Hey everybody, it's Robin from Roaming with Rover. Thanks for coming back to today's session of the Lizzy Blanket Crochet Along. I'm so glad that you guys are following along with this crochet along that we're doing. Today's section is Elizabeth Part 2. We have finished up Part 2 of Elizabeth. And this is what mine looks like. Look at that. Here, let me stand up and show you. There we go. So Elizabeth Part 2 is complete. We're now complete Jane, all of Jane, and all of Elizabeth. Isn't that gorgeous? Just absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Mine is measuring 21 inches now, 21 inches long from here to here. And where did it go? I marked it. This from here to here was Elizabeth. So this is Jane, this is Elizabeth. I think it's coming along nicely, don't you? Yeah. I'm not having any problems with the stitches, the specialty stitches. I'm not having any problems at all with. Are you guys? If you're having problems with anything, please let me know. I think that the videos are doing a really good job of explaining how to do each one of the stitches. So that means today we are moving on to the next section. And that is going to be Mary. So now we move along to Mary, and let's take a quick look. We're going to be doing a front post double crochet. That's going to be the specialty stitch. Easy peasy. They're actually very easy to do. And what is the other specialty stitch? So usually, as you've been noticing, there's 2 specialty stitches in each section. I don't know what she's calling it. Chain 1 double. It's a chain 1 double skip 1 kind of thing. So I don't think that's going to be difficult either. At this point we have been using all of our colors. 2 double crochet together over 3 stitches. That sounds hard, but it really isn't. It really isn't. So basically, we're combining some stitches together, and probably we're going to add some stitches in to make it even out. This is going to be one where you are absolutely going to want to watch the video before you start working on those. I know I'm going to. So just make sure you watch the video. Again, I always will include the link to the video down below in the description, and that's going to be her week 3 Mary. And remember, I am doing each one of hers where she'll say week 3. We're going to be taking 2 weeks to do each one of the sections because like I said before, she's doing 30 rows per week, and I think that's way too many. I know I can't keep up with 30 rows every week. So even though she says that's 1 week's worth, that's not 1 week's worth for us. So just watch her video so that you see how to do her stitches. We're going to be doing the first 15 rows of that segment. So we're going to be following 15 rows of the pattern. And just like before, I'm going to have the link to the free pattern for the Mary section will be linked down below. Even though it's included in her week 3, I wanted to have it separately available for you in each of the sections. So in my description box below, you'll have the link to her week 3 Mary, and you'll have a separate link to her free pattern for Mary. Make sure you watch her video to see, because not only, I mean, even if the pattern itself is super easy, you know, row double crochets, she gives little tips for working with her specialty stitches, working it into, working the simple stitches into her specialty stitches. It only takes a few minutes, plus you get to see her beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blanket while you are doing that. And again, she's got the count on every row, and I highly, highly recommend count your stitches. As I have always said, it only takes a minute or two to count your row of stitches. It takes a lot longer than that to rip them all out and recrochet the whole row. Trust me, I've done it. Because you know, I didn't need to count the row. Yes, I did. I did. So make sure you count your stitches at the end of every row. It really doesn't take very long at all. Should be pretty simple. But yeah, that 2 double crochet together over 3 stitches. For sure we need to see what she's doing there. We absolutely need to see what she's doing on that one. I love the color combinations. I really, really do. And the way they're working out together, so beautiful. So, so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And isn't it funny the way how well they blend together? And I know I've said it before, but you guys know me in color. I cannot pick color, and there is no way on this earth I never would have picked that color, pistachio I think it's called. And I love it in here. And the golds, never would I have put those colors in here. And I love them in here. I think the golds make the blues look even prettier. The blues and browns I could have done. I could have done the blues and browns for sure. But all those different colors in there, I never ever would have been able to do that together. Yeah, really, really nice. And I think they're even prettier in person than on the camera. They look so, oh there, that's a pretty good representation right there. That looks pretty darn good. So as always, please let me know how yours is coming. Let me know what colors you're using. Let me know if you're following her pattern, if you got her kit, if you're doing your own thing. You can do anything with this, absolutely anything. I would like to see, you know what would be cool is it, you know, because it's a 5-row repeat. I mean, that's basically what it is. Even though sometimes the stuff is different in each of the 5 rows, it's still basically a 5-row repeat. I could see doing 5 in one color, 5 in another color, 5 in another color, and repeating those so you end up with some colored stripes. That would look really, really cool if you had some colors hanging around, or school colors. That'd be a really great way to do up some school colors, because there's 6 sets of the 5 rows in each of the girls, so there's 6 sets in Mary and there's 6 sets in Elizabeth. And a lot of the school colors have like as a, for instance, my high school was red and black, but we always used white as an offset. So red, white, and black. You could definitely do something like that too. That'd be a great way, college colors, or your favorite football team. There's just a million ways you could work the colors up into something like this. I can definitely see that. And this doesn't have to be an expensive project either. Obviously if you are buying this exact kit, it's going to be a little on the spendier side. But I know, for instance, Joann's often has the Pound of Love or the Caron, what do they call theirs? I don't even know. But that the big Caron cake, their big one, they're often on sale for $8. And I'll bet you 2 or 3 of those would probably make this up, or pretty darn close. So, yeah, there's so many possibilities with this blanket. If you didn't want to do this kind of this specific color pattern, you could do anything. Absolutely. You could even turn this into a scrap buster. I saw a lady doing a pattern, and it was really cool. But basically what she did was she was taking the leftover yarn from every one of her projects, and she was just taking it and crocheting. She was doing singles or half doubles every row, back and forth until she used up all her yarn. That would look awesome in something like this. So you would just do, I would do one row in each color, and change it up as you went along. That would be a great way. This would make a beautiful scrap gown doing something like this. So there's a million ways you could do this, not following her color pattern. So don't let the colors in this thing be what stops you from making this gorgeous blanket, because it is, I was going to say very beginner friendly. I don't know what you would call a step up from a very, very beginner. I wouldn't even say advanced beginner. So if you've got beginner, if this is a beginner and this is an advanced beginner, whatever's in between. I mean, you got to know single, double, a few things like that, but not much more, So if you've been crocheting for a few months, I think you're not going to have any problem at all with this. Her video instruction, her video descriptions are so very, very good. But I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining in. So remember, this week is our first half of Mary. Anja is calling it week 3 Mary. Okay, so that's what I'm going to link before. So week 3 Mary is the official video of hers that we are watching. So we're going to do the first 15 rows of week 3 Mary. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.